Grand rising, everybody. Welcome. So, I had a great idea when I was meditating. I'm like, oh, I have the Circle of Life Tarot, right? And the archetypes that are also circle. What if they are the same size and we can put them together and have and see the archetypes in the circle of our lives? And that's what we are doing because they do. In fact, these are a little bit bigger, but we're going to try it. We're putting them together. We're going to do it. Do it. And see how they mix. See how they do. I'll be right back, Mona. I don't know. These are bigger, but we're going to do it. They don't quite mix, but we're going to see what's good with the collective. It rained on us yesterday. Hey, Kayla. What up, girl? Where's my hair tie? We need to burn some sage. We need to get grounded real quick. Alright. Let's see what archetypes are in our life. We're getting ready. Getting ready. Big changes in the world. Yeah, this new moon is connected to Saturn, which is bringing the full moon in Capricorn, also connected to Saturn. And then it's bringing the new moon, the full moon in Leo, which is going to bring conflicts. We're looking at changes all over the world. If you haven't seen the wars and shit, we are getting prepared. So this is getting our mind right, our spirit right, our bodies right for the big changes. Let's see what's going on with the collective. What do we need to know about the archetypes and the life? That one rolled way over there. Alright, that one is the mountain. This one is the chariot, both in reverse. And on the bottom, we have the Queen of Wands. So this Queen of Wands, she's dipping her wand into her cup. And this cup, it's then when you dip your thing or when you put your light in it, it like brings a ray of all these lights. You see what I mean? She puts her stick in and all these lights come out. And I lifted that up and the Two of Cups was in reverse. So perhaps this is like doing something on your own, or I heard not taking no shit. Hey SS, what up? So these two are in the deep subconscious. Grand rising, everybody, because ain't no morning good. My morning so far so good. Kayla, how's yours? So we have the womb and the mask. The womb's in reverse and so is the mask. And the womb is this Cancer new moon, remember? And I see this opening. It's like the opening of this womb, right? Because the female is normally like this. The opening now with the womb in reverse. This is the opening in some kind of, I see this Mars action where it's like where we enter the womb or exit the womb. And the mask in reverse, it's like we exit the womb and the mask comes off. There's two sides. Perhaps that we are getting more in touch with our masculine side, which is the action, the doing, you know? Because then we have the maiden and the warrior. Which, again, this looks like coming out of something. And again, in with this rainbow, it's like some kind of knowledge. My nose. So with the chariot in reverse, we got knocked off we got knocked off, and it's almost like bringing us to this where we're clearing our mind's eye, and perhaps this and this is number 10 too, bringing lots of change. Oh, anytime. This is in the deep subconscious. So this, the Five of Wands, this is the card that's ruling the next new moon. Conflicts. Nine of Wands. We're really taking responsibility and breaking free. It's like we're breaking free from this something missing. And this, you see this? How this is like this? These three people? It's like this thing gets turned upside down and bright when we release these people. Let's see. The Warrior. I'll read the Warrior and the Maiden. See what the Warrior has to say. The Warrior is the Samurai, the Soldier, and the Advocate. Hey from Turkey. So this warrior archetype we often envision as an armored figure with the sword in hand moving blindly toward battle. Yet the deeper aspects of this archetype bring us face to face with death itself. The warrior stands precautiously at the edge of life and death, trusting the eternal to guide the sword's blade. The warrior's work requires presence, alignment, and purpose. If when the warrior loses its center, meaningless confrontations and violence are their default response. When this card appears, it is important to question the battle at hand. It is likely a great one with deep roots and long-standing tensions. The actions you take will stay with you long after the dust settles. So choose wisely, brave one. As you draw your sword, realign with the eternal wisdom within. Then surrender to the battle. And when I was reading that, I heard kneel and yield. And that's what Hercules did in his battle through the 12 signs, through all the archetypes. What's up, Gradually Garden? Grand Rising. Gorgeous. And the last one we have, again, another conflict with the Four of Pentacles. You see, it's like this battle between the old you and the new you, or you and this other entity. And it's like we're trying to keep them out, but they keep trying to come in. Maybe this is your shadow and you're trying to keep your shadow out, trying to hold on. We're trying to block it out, or maybe this was a thought, or somebody else with the four. We're holding on to something. Something's holding on to us. And this is almost like we're not letting it in. We're not letting it in. So perhaps, and I was hearing in my meditation, to let it flow. We're not supposed to block or any of these thoughts. Like, let these thoughts in. Hey, Pammy. So, oh, I said I was going to read the Maiden, because this is how we're supposed to fight this warrior. We're supposed to be the maiden, as the warrior as the maiden. Come as the maiden, or come as the warrior in the maiden suit, right? So this is the virgin. This is the virgin warrior. The princess, the innocent warrior. The maiden archetype is the epitome of innocent arousal, naive sensuality, and precarious purity. This reminds me of Virgo. She is compelling and addictive because of her flawless and youthful glow. She's the first archetype in the trifecta of maiden, mother, and crone. And rightfully so, because she has so much to learn. So perhaps we are learning about this warrior archetype, about this death, going through this. You know, it's almost like going through it as a fool, having complete and utter faith that this is the purification that we need. This death is the purification this maiden needs. The maiden is perfectly positioned for trouble to come her way. and subject her to a challenge that leads to the next phase of womanhood. She must grow up, yet hesitates at the threshold, enamored by the charms of youth. The maiden represents the side of us that is riveted and curious, drawn to shadowy forests, dark nights, and taking just one taste of poisonous fruit. Her magic is edgy and includes both shame and delight. Yet yourself, let yourself fall down the rabbit hole, young one. And it says, do you long to be rescued by another or receive a kiss that brings you back to life? Be wary of waiting for a prince. Break the spell of your own life. Moving from the maiden to the mother is challenging, often leaving unresolved tensions between the two archetypes for years, if not a lifetime. So perhaps that's it. It's like we're going from the maiden to the mother, and this is the war. We're becoming the warrior mother, breaking from the womb, releasing this mask. We're no longer, we're no longer, we're no longer identifying with this version of ourselves. We're raising higher with the mountain in reverse. This is really coming down. It's like now that we learn this, we're coming down all the mountain and teaching the other people this, What up, Jeru? Jeru. No reading, just listen, same as always. But hey, hello. Maiden the warrior. Sounds just like me, and yes, I'm a Virgo sun. Hell yeah. Haha, that's so me, drawn to shadowy forests, wanting just one poisonous fruit. I love you. Hi, my love. How are you doing? Chloe B, what up? How are you? Love, Pammy. I am kinda today, but it ain't no thing but a chicken wing. I love you. When will I get a new job? Alright, Chloe. I was going to pull from the Peace Oracle for the collective real quick before I get into this. So what do we need to embody more of as this maiden warrior going into these changing times? Very difficult times. Timeless Earth. Let's see. What do we need to embody more of as the collective during these trying times? Timeless Earth. And trust in reverse. It's almost like we're lacking the trust. Perhaps this is, we can't see the reflection, or maybe we're projecting the reflection. Perhaps the reflection is like, look at these, how they so much resemble the same type of thing. And this reminds me of, when you lost a loved one, or they put a teardrop, but it's a heart. It almost reminds me of this in this reflection. It's almost like we're not seeing the reflection of the lost, or of some kind of the creative side, perhaps. Or perhaps we're not seeing both sides, or maybe we do need to see the reflection. That's how. And this, she's embodying the heart to trust, and this is embodying the root. It's like the root to our reflection is leading us to trust, perhaps, or perhaps this lack of reflection is leading us to distrust. With the Timeless Earth, all of these little things come with a little quote. For the Timeless Earth, the quote is by Ruskin Bond, and it says, ... And when all the wars are over, well, a butterfly will still be a butterfly. So it's like, regardless of what happens, the butterfly will be a butterfly. Beneath every winter, I'm reading this because there's deeper messages in here that we must hear. Because look, you see the reflection in here, and it's talking about where we were just talking about this. This is what's coming, of the maiden warrior. Beneath every winter, summer awaits to stage its vibrant comeback. Beneath the worry, beyond the hostility, just on the other side of darkness, peace is ever growing, building, waiting, or to wash over us all. The trees, the stars, every drop of the ocean moves in time with the divine, as do you. This too will pass. Slow your pace and resist rushing ahead. There will be another day, another chance. Seek firm foundation, solid values, or a core message. Have patience. The affirmation to say in this thing is peace and compost from the depths of the earth up through the soles of my feet into my heart and mind. I breathe deeply and slowly and connect with the rhythm of the earth. Steady, stoic, and everlasting. The earth is my home. I am safe. And perhaps we have, it's like we're lacking trust and reflection at this time. Let's see the little poems for trust and reflection. So the little poem is from Confucius with reflection, and it says, by 3 methods we may learn wisdom. First, by reflection, which is noblest. Second, by imitation, which is easiest. And third, by experience, which is the bitterest. So I'm really thinking that since this is in reverse, we're going through this experience and we're going to witness the bitterest parts of this loss, loss of love, a time of deep bitterness, because we're going to be going through this experience. And it's like imitating these old beginnings. It's imitating this history repeats itself. Now trust, the last one, and then we can get to personal readings. Trust by Rumi. It says, your task is not to seek for love, but merely to seek and find all the barriers within yourself that you have built against it. And perhaps we are building barriers against this reflection. Maybe this is what we must do, build the barriers against this experience, this war. But remember, after the war is over, the butterfly is still going to be a butterfly. Alright. Hey, Mitchell. For God so loved the world that he sent his actually only begotten son, transfers to one of a kind. And if you really do it. But yeah, Jesus is the beast. Do not worship him. He also is the truth and the light. And that's why you're supposed to follow him. He says that. Alright, where's the gold foil tarot? Are you gonna get that? Oh, shit. Should we do this? Do it now. Do it good. We just gonna stick with the circle life. I made a list yesterday of my known shadows, all the things I don't want the world to see. Oh shit. Now you gotta show the world all that list in order to get rid of it. That's what Hercules did. He took his shadow and he put it up in the sun for everyone to see, and that's when it started melting. It's the only way he got rid of it. Alright, who's first? Pammy, can you pull some cards regarding H? Hey, Marie, Lightworker. How are you, babe? Alright, Pammy. Regarding H, will something happen between us? Well, this wants to come out. The cave and the kiss. Oh. Well, there's a kiss in the cave, and perhaps this is being, it's like if you look, the kiss, see, it's all in that darkness. See the cave, it's all in this darkness. This is the kiss, this connection, the actual kiss. But it's in the cave. It's almost like covered or blocked. Perhaps you're making this, it's like with the Eight of Swords here, it's almost like a mental block, or like this, we're literally stuck, or the kiss is stuck inside the cave. But with the Ace of Pentacles, this is some kind of new something coming out of it. A new house, new car, perhaps a new kiss. The cave is number 32. The dark, the portal, the interior. Those who are fortunate enough to find the cave are forever changed. It is the place of potent power, acting both as a portal to another realm and a space for sacred ritual and initiation. So perhaps we do have to like set an intention and, you know, really, it's like not be trapped in our mind. With the Eight of Swords, it's almost like we're releasing this from our mind. Having trust in divine timing, I heard. Where is this? Let's burn some more sage. Let me remove my ego so I can give y'all clear messages. Alright. Alright, well, I get a new job. Instead of asking yes or no, we're going to ask ClairV about her new job. Use fan club. The unseen. The unseen star is born. And that's why you can't see it. It's like some kind of shapeshifter. This is so weird. With the King of Wands. Okay, this is dropping some kind of ego and like really sparking. It's like really putting a fire or a light to the inside and really micro managing or macro managing all of the internal, you know, the shadows within. It's like we're shining a light on the unseen, so that way the star could be born. It's almost like we're shape-shifting, we're changing. Perhaps we are dealing with a shapeshifter that is unseen. It's our new guide, something like this. We're connected. It's as if we're connected to some kind of spiritual being. They're guiding you. The Hunter. And this is the Chariot in reverse. It's like they're guiding you to go inside. They're guiding you to go inside to face some kind of shadow or the toxic, the devil. It's like they're telling you to go inside for the devil, to break all these eggs. It's like we put all of our eggs in one basket, and this is telling us to drop all the eggs. Break all the eggs. With the Seven of Pentacles, this is digging up all of our, like, everything we work for. It's just like down a drain, in a sense. Perhaps there's a new love coming, and this is this. We're filling up our own cup. And this, with the Five of Swords, this is like a change of heart, a change of mind. A change of mind brings a change of heart, or perhaps this conflict brings this new, maybe there's a conflict with the new love. It's almost like you're being carried. You're being carried. Look, this, like, it's like this new guide or whatever this is carrying you through these hard times of the mind. It's like through this mental battle, this shapeshifter being is following you through this. And this is a brand new feeling, so perhaps you have to like actually be in the feeling, you know. That quote is so beautiful. I made the list all cool. Thank you, thank you. Claire, how did it get into readings? How did what get into readings? Yep, now I gotta show it. That's right, Claire. Good morning to you, boo-boo. Hey, Christy, how are you? May I get 2 cards, please? You got it, Marie. Anything for tea? Alright, 2 cards for Marie. We're just gonna go like this, these 2 cards. The Ring and the village. And the village has the ring, and the ring is like a made up ring. And I see the cardinal, the crone. Okay, so we have the ring in the reverse, and then we have the village right here, which I see the ring here too. It's like she's digging for the ring underneath here, and this is the ring actually underneath here. So this is the bigger picture of the village. So it's like it takes a village to get this ring, in a sense. If this is the ring, and this is the ring that the ring is a commitment. But it's in reverse. So it's almost like it takes a village to reverse this commitment, to reverse this. I'm hearing horrid, horror. Reverse this. I don't even know. XL1. XL1. Alright, here we go. XL1. The village. What up, what up? If you're new, make sure you hit that subscribe button. So the village is the hometown, the family, the tribe. The village presents us with the conundrum. On one hand, it's the place that feels most like home, the place to which you can always return. Nostalgia and comfort draw us back. On the other hand, it's the very place you must leave in order to grow. Around the village, an unspoken boundary exists. One most villagers do not want to cross. Though some support your leaving, still you hear whispers of doubt as you venture beyond its borders, leaving them behind. The energy of the village is present anytime we feel restricted by a certain group, community, family, place, or ideology. It may have served us in the past, yet staying within its perimeters will never saturate our thirst for life. Thank the village for all it has provided, knowing you will someday return. For now, the world awaits. So it's almost like you leaving behind something to find some other gem. And this is pushing the threshold because there's some kind of breaking away of a group, or breaking away from your hometown, breaking away from your roots, perhaps your family. There's the ring's in reverse, so we're breaking some kind of commitment with this village, or perhaps it takes the village to break this commitment. What up, BC beautiful babes? I'm feeling different. May I ask what hit me the other day while I was outside? Did it come from the fairies because of the tree? Let's see. What hit BC the other day? What hit BC the other day? Okay, so we have 10s, 10, a lot of 10s with this. It's like you got hit with some kind of truth. With some kind of truth, perhaps, with an ending, and with these symbols. Maybe these symbols are bringing you the truth. It's the symbols, but it's like you have to decode it. With the 10 in reverse, this doesn't make us happy. Perhaps it's bringing us to think of what we already lost, or to our loss. It's bringing us back to something that it's upsetting us, but it's like we have to go back there because we know new symbols. We know new symbols now because of whatever hit us. So now it's like you have to go back to the past with the new symbols that you learned, so you can fill in the blanks of what you didn't have the answers for before. So now that you have the code, you can go back and plug in the things and fix this, so that way we can drop whatever these actions are. These are coming to an end with this King of Pentacles. It's like everything we know is gone, and it's a lack of We're having a lack of hope because of this, and I really think we're going back to a time, back to a certain point. And I see the vertex of the thing at the 18th degree where this evil things. It's like nothing good comes from that. But we have to go back there to do the animal mundi. You see all of these symbols, all of these. And look, this reminds me of the rings of the tree. It's like all of this coming out of the inside of the tree, whatever you were saying. And look, the ace is in reverse. So it's almost like this tree shows us what's symbols don't fit or what's not true. So when we know the not truth, it's like we're going back to take whatever is untrue, or to take the untruth out and fill it with these symbols to create some kind of truth so we can leave that behind. The 9, this is it. And this is this. We're building this thing around us. This protection, you're protected. 911's up on the clock. All these 9s and 10s coming to it, and you're protected. All these turtles, we're connecting our all these chakras. You have these wings. Your wings are coming out. They're about to sprout, and I want to read the Anamundi because that is very important. I think this is the last. Yes. Anima Mundi. It's the last, the end, the world, the last. Like I said, we have to go back and put these symbols that we learned into what this is, or take these lies, whatever I said. And I really see Jupiter and crease with the question and the question and the cross. I think it's crease, not sure, but that wherever that is in your birth chart is perhaps that VX at the 18 degrees. That's what we have to go back and change, or that's what's ending. Now, this is the soul of the world. All that is. The one. You, me, connected, everything together. What is she chewing up? What do you got, Muna? What is it? A sponge? Come. Drop it. Drop it. Drop it, Muna. Drop it. Good girl. Bad girl. Don't eat that. Good girl, bad girl. All right. All that is. Anima Mundi epitomizes the principle: accept all, reject none. Accept all, reject none. And this is the symbols. Accept all, reject none. This is the lies. Accept all, reject none. 1111. These are these new beginnings. This is the end. Simply put, it is the living soul of the world in all its multifaceted, multidimensional layers, bonded together by loving cosmic forces. Diversity is celebrated, multiplicity is honored, and nothing is denied. Embrace. Constructs of separation dissipate into the wonderful mess of shared consciousness. Anima Mundi is the link between the literal and the imaginal, the rational and the mythic. It is the connective fiber that makes them life meaningful, This card indicates an initiation on the level of the soul. You will, I'm getting tears in my eyes. You will awaken the unique light within and witness how this light contributes to the radiance of the entire universe. You will sense yourself as a critical note in the cosmic orchestra. Destiny is altered as you hear the enchanted melody of all living things. This is tending to the sacred details of life, and you got the special code to change the world. Thank you. Everybody should give BC a round of applause for helping heal the world. She needs a standing ovation. And I'm hearing that song, Standing Ovation. Whew, that was heavy. Yours are always heavy. Didn't sleep again. Kind of manic. Unfocused. Blocked. Irritating due to very important things due today, which is the last day. Freaking out. Why? Well, probably because there's so many things. You just need to just focus on the most important thing, the what needs to get done first, the one thing at a time. And when all your focus is focused on that one thing, this is the center point. The arrow, stay grounded, because you're not grounded. This is a Sagittarius thing. It's like go, 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 go. And we're not grounded, we can't shoot it. It's like, oh, I got this, this, this. If you ground yourself and put all your focus on at one point, the center point, you'll be able to nick them off like a sniper, one at a time. And this moon has a lot to do with this. Sagittarius, this Cancer new moon is ruled by Saturn. So this is putting a restriction, time limits, oh, hurry up, a restraint, something on here, responsibility, oh, we have to do this, something like this. Saturn does that. Saturn does that. Joyful Dolphin, eat, what's up? Question: is Michael Jackson really dead or alive? I believe that there's a whole big story on Michael Jackson's death by who does it? What's his name? He's a comedian. Dead now, I think. Rest his soul. He was a true speaker, man. He spoke some truth. He put a lot of money into. He's the reason why we know about breastfeeding and about the sperm living at 2 degrees below the body temperature. The fuck is his name? Dick George. Dick George? Dick George? George? What's his name? Dick Gregory. Dick Gregory is his name. And he was there when Michael Jackson got shot with that thing. He got shot with a thing. He didn't commit suicide or inject anything or anything like that. Michael Jackson grew up in Hollywood and knew what they were doing to these little kids. That's why he created Never Never Land, for these kids to escape all of that shit. And then they put him as the person who was doing the shit, when that's not how it was. Michael Jackson was out there telling all kinds of truth. Actually, he died right after he went to that school and told them about the world. That's when they got him. And he went to Dick Gregory. Dick Gregory took him to a separate hospital. And I really think that that I don't know, he could be alive with all that money and with all that shit. He could be alive. We'll pull some cards on it, but I want to pull some cards for Chrissy first on her question. Chrissy. Okay, I hear. Don't go back now, you hear? Don't go back now, you hear? And you got this 10, 10. It's ending. Perhaps it's ending. You want to go back, or you don't want it to end. But with the strength, the world, holy shit, the justice. We're going through some deep shit. Some deep shit. And it's as if, like, we're swimming in it. Laugh about it, Chrissy. Just laugh about it. With, it's almost like this is what we have to do. It's like we have to find the sick humor in this in order to because here we have the justice. This is like the scales are tipping to your favor. Scales are going to turn. Things, justice, it's like the tables will turn in your favor. Justice will be served. The ending is near, and this will all be, it's like, this is the chaos. This is the peace. We come into some kind of peace. We got the sun, the five. Well, when we be grateful, this is what happens, because you have the father sword. You have the father sword coming down, and see this, the black, the white, the black, the white, looking at both sides. The father sword, okay, the sword is the mind, the truth, right? And this sword is breaking through like something quick, something like Uranus energy. It's separating the night and the day. It's some kind of knowing, See, it's the truth is coming in, and this is the father is acting on some kind of truth, or this could be a plan or an idea to split the night and the day. And this is like, okay, well, this is the father. We're acting on the plan. We're doing something about it. Perhaps you do find some kind of coins. Coins, they're from the angels or the universe. The coins are from the stars. Coins are from the stars. There's this one thing that reminds me of. Stop having her do that. Muna, get your toy. All right, about Michael Jackson for Joyful Dolphin. Well, we have the Anima Mundi. And this is where everything connected is all is one. All is one. The Fool. It's like the world and the Fool. It's like a new journey. It's like this world ends and we go on to the next. We jump out of this, off of this tree limb and onto this. Perhaps he is in another land. Never land. Never, never, never land. And Anima Mundi, we just read this card in the last reading. I don't know. What do you think? I think he has so much money. He's alive, but I'm not sure. What do you think? Happy Thursday, beautiful. Smolder. How are you, Sarah? That reading kind of tied into what I was asking. Hey, Darth. Grand Rising. Well, he should have never punched you. That's what he gets. But I know what you mean. That's why we need to think about doing something. Think before we act, because then we're like, oh shit, if I do this, am I going to feel guilty? If you thought about it, you would have thought about how guilty you would have felt, and maybe it would have not have punched him. But that shoulda, woulda, coulda. Now we know for next time. And like you said, you had to defend yourself. Next time, run away, maybe. Yes, he is. BC thinks the same thing. Physically so in pain from being overweight and overwhelmed. 1 foot isn't enough, and I'm trying. But stuck waiting for my blood, though. So pissed and master. I'm not sure what I'm doing. But I'm thinking when you do things like that, put your tongue on the roof of your mouth so it doesn't go out, it goes up. Is anybody who's masturbating or doing anything really, you're meditating, you're supposed to keep the roof at the tip of your tongue. Thank you, Marie. I hope you have a cool day too. Here are saying or wanting, but girl, I got to talk. Theoretical wet work. What is up? I like your name. How are you? If you're new, make sure you subscribe. Hey, Caster Troy. We kill them once, slay them demons one after another. Do your cards see any potential suitors coming into my realm? Let's see. Theoretical wet work. Well, the 8 of Cups in reverse. You might be going back to the trash. But that's on the undercurrent. Maybe you are in the middle of walking away from somebody. You know, with the 5 of Pentacles and this Knight, it's the page. It's the Page of Wands. And you got the Father, too, with the Hierophant. Maybe we should read the Father. I really think that this is embarking on some kind of action and looking at both sides, the positive and the negative, and coming to some kind of like, we got to do this, we got to act now. Let's see, the Father is number 2. The Great Father, the masculine, the protector. Alongside the mother, the father resides in the central axis of the archetypical family. The father embodies both light and dark aspects of the masculine. Thus, he is infinitely dynamic and complex. His energy is strong and regal, embodying such virtues as honesty, wisdom, and loyalty. Yet, ironically and simultaneously, the father is often absent, literally or emotionally. Through absence or action, the Father eventually reveals that he is neither a king nor a god, but a human being with many flaws and wounds. He is both the guardian and the one who leaves us to the wolves. Here, yet gone, the champion and the failure. The Father can never resolve or escape this duality. It is inherent in the archetype itself. Witnessing the Father's limitations allows the child to grow beyond the family and into the world. So when we know the masculine's limitations, we learn to grow beyond that. And I hear, if you're looking for the Father and you can't find this duality and this, like, the action, the Father 9 times out of 10 is hiding behind the mother. So this is your intuition, your thoughts, the feelings, this emotions, what we can't see. And here we have this coming up, this Hierophant coming up as like some kind of, well, he was sideways, so he's almost like taking this action of the Father, this duality of the Father, and bringing it's like he's bringing some kind of words to it, and like some kind of form. Maybe it's for forming words. It doesn't have to be. But we're bringing some kind of form to it. And this form releases some kind of emotion, which puts us in this to act. Or perhaps this is what gets us to act. This is some kind of like, oh shit, we gotta go. Oh shit, hurry up. Oh, this is some kind of news. This is good news that makes us react in a quick manner. It's almost like, oh shit, there's a poisonous snake, I gotta cut his head off. Something like this, where you gotta be brave, you gotta make some kind of action to protect to something. And it's almost like we're protecting against this 5 of Pentacles, where it's like, I'm protecting myself against this codependency, against this being left out in the cold, this abandonment, this I don't have enough, or perhaps I don't know what these symbols mean. And he's really looking at this like, well, we'll chop the head, we'll dissect it, we will get through it, we will know these symbols. You know, this knight can do anything, this page can do anything. Hey, Marita. I'm good. How are you? Yes, 100%. Well, exactly, Claire. I'm seeing familiar symbols and I'm remembering from my childhood, seeing 111 as I type this. Oh, shit. A bubble of protection around the collective. Damn straight. Wet work. Can you see for how July will be for me, Marita? Didn't I just do you? No. Okay, Marita. How July will be. Well, July is going to be shaken up for everybody. With, especially, what is it, July 7th? Uranus goes into Gemini. I mean, it goes, it comes back. And then it doesn't go into Gemini for real until, what, January or something, 2026. But we're getting the initial effects of this now, July. So, Marita, July. Okay. Judgment. And this is the call. This is the call, Judgment Day. And I hear the signs of the times. The signs of the times. And we have Thanatos. Thanatos with the spider and all of these hands. We have the Knight of Wands now and the 9 of Swords. And if you see, this knight is blocking all of these thoughts, all of this stress, all of this. It's almost like we're putting some kind of block against these demons in our head, these negativities, these snakes, these shadows, whatever it is. Maybe we're actually shining the light on the shadows to really rid of them. And we have this in the deep subconscious. Again, the anima mundi. So big endings are coming, and it has to do with this Thanatos. Again, Thanatos is a major. It's one of the ending. It's one of the initiations. Thanatos. Death. And this is, again, change. Change bringing to an end. And perhaps it's this Nine of Swords. We're no longer in the stressful ending, starting on this new path. Blocking from the past and moving forward. So for July, it is tempting to oversimplify death and sum it up as a transformation, but the true archetypical resonance of Thanatos cannot be easily assimilated or contained. Death is ongoing and omnipresent, and an internal response to the gift of birth. Witnessing the ending of another being, creature, phase, or stage has deep consequences for the psyche. And 13 on the clock as I speak. We are forever changed by Thanatos as it sweeps us under its wings, making us relinquish control in every form. It leaves a mark of ash upon our heart, signifying we have touched the cusp of the underworld and will return to the land of the living eventually, with more compassion and wisdom to share. This capacity is needed in our world. One who has faced the annihilation of Thanatos can face anything. When this card appears, it signifies an initiation into the underworld. Grieving, mourning, bearing witness to all that is. And this is this. Horrible things are coming. That's why we need to be spiritually ready. That we can be in peace. When all this shit's going around, we could be surrounded by demons, but we're still in peace. You know? We live in this world with a bunch of demons. No shit, we're surrounded by them. But I'm in peace. I lived in peace my whole life with my own demons. I had a snapping turtle in my yard when this happened. Holy shit. You're surrounded by turtles. So maybe this is telling you slow, that you're protected, that your home is forever moving. You are wherever your home is. I desire a magic spell casted to break all blockages cursed from another ancestor. I've been told 17 to be cleansed with 100 plus to do it, and it's not cool. I help anyone always. Anyways, this sad says... I wouldn't cast no spells above 12 or do anything magic. Whatever you do comes back to you. So if anything, I would just call all the fractions that are yours back to you. Call all your soul fractions. Call the pieces that are stuck with other people. Call the pieces that you willingly let go. Call it all back to you. Call all your soul fractions back to you. Yes, no weapons formed against us shall prosper. No lies, no power. True, true. Thank you. I love you all so much. Aw, you got tears too. Yes, I'm feeling tons coming in for me during my birthday on 7/13. Oh yeah, it's gonna be wicked. I did you. Grand Rising, smart boy, how are you? Gotta laugh in the face of the devil, damn straight. Hey, Rana956. Who will I marry? The self in reverse. So this is really telling me that in order to love someone else, you really need to look deep inside yourself. It's like the self is in reverse. It's like there's some kind of lack or some kind of separation from the self. It's like when you are connected and whole with yourself, you'll be one with somebody else. But there is some kind, it's like listen to the music, something about this music. And then look, because this is the Six of Wands, this is some kind of winning, right? Where this is usually the victory where we win. But it's like, look, he's playing this music and you see he's hiding something behind here. So it's almost like somebody sneaking behind your victory. Maybe they're helping you win. Off and on for years. Oh, cool. Whitney Houston. You only had to ask one time, Rana. Yeah, I know everything about MJ. I love him. He decent, do nothing wrong. So yeah, I know what he's still alive. Him and and Elvis. Yeah, and Walt Disney's head. Walt Disney's frozen head. Yeah. I'm getting lonely and bored. Need a bare feet, carefree, pot smoking babe to come on my island. Damn, what island you on? I'll come smoke some pot with you. Hey, Fatemai, how are you? I miss you too. How are you? Leveling up. Love, Fatemai. I go in order, Rana. Has some patience. Damn. I go in order. So you only write your question one time. This is probably your first time here. So sorry for yelling at you. Those are the rules. Write your question one time. I go in order as the question was answered, and I start from the top. And I am usually 10, sometimes 30 minutes behind the chat because I go in order. Those are my rules. He didn't fake his death. They really did shoot him, and I think that they survived him and moved him far, far away. Oh, no. It's not always the answer to the question asked, but it's always the answer we need to hear. Yup. Oh my God. I did answer your question, Rana. Thank you for subscribing. I'm from Iran. We passed war. That's crazy. Praying for you. He said, I spoke as soon as I spotted you. I left the troll cult behind with non-10 based. Oh, you're non-10 content? Are you with non-10 content?
Yeah, like, what does that have to do with something?
Mama, MIA. I'm so sad. This shit is too impossible, too important, too scary for me to be stuck. I would have no fear. Fear is an illusion. It's all fake. Oh my God, Rana, I answered your question already. Hey, Jody-san! I miss you too. How are you? Mine died on me at 7, and my daughter lost her same age. I'm all father. Oh, sorry for your loss.
Big ass forehead.
Yes, Darth Half Angel. Would you be able to do a reading for me? Yes. I want to know what I should be doing right now. That's a good question. Alright, Jody-san. What Jody-san should be doing right now? Where's my... Well, there's your cards. No questions asked. That's a lot. Actually, we'll look at the top one. The Four of Wands. So something is coming together. Perhaps this is teamwork, and I see her holding her stomach. I don't know if she's in pain or if she has a baby, but it's like, I think it's pain because I'm feeling it. But here we go. The Fool. So we're definitely heading off Oh, wow. You got a lot of these cards, too. Well, we're heading to the heart. Heading to where the heart is. Home is where your heart is. So, with the Fool, you are really, I think I'm going backwards. I think we start at the heart. This 31. Where perhaps we do get a spark of the heart. There's this nesting. There's this something where we connect with our heart. Perhaps our heart was deserted. And it's almost like a hand reaching out to the spirit. And now our heart's connected with the spirit because of some kind of transformation we went through. This queen got knocked off her throne. And it's like what I see is her on this high throne, and then she gets knocked off this throne and falls down and then becomes a little kid again. It's like her queen self falls off of her and she falls into her inner child. Perhaps this is the heart. How to get to the heart, or how to connect the spirit to the heart, is through this eternal child. And I will read that one. Because once we get into this eternal child is when we can connect it all. It's like the temple, which is your temple, your consciousness, and the one. So it's like the one and the temple are separated. It's like the one is... The one's in reverse with the temple here. And it's almost like this queen had to fall in order for this eternal child to find the real temple, for the one to be connected. For the one to be connected so we can connect to the spirit and take this jump. It's like this is a leap of faith, and we have to be connected with the spirit in order for us to have this kind of faith. Because it's like something's trying to hold us back. You see that cat's trying to bite its leg, say, no, don't go. And you're like, okay, I'm connected to the heart with the spirit. I'm moving forth. What's the matter? What do you want? Why you bothering me? Let's read the eternal child. What? Oh, knocking everything over. You want to say hi to everybody? Say hi. I know you love me so much right now. What? You saying hi? Saying hi? Say hi. We'll go out when I'm done. Say hi. And say hi to everybody. Alright, so this is the inner child, the child of joy. Stop biting let go. Drop it. Biting my bracelets. Pain in my ass. Oh my god, she's knocking everything over, this dog. Where's my weed? Alright, the eternal child. Sorry, guys. The eternal child is the inner child, the child of joy. This eternal child is connected to the timeless, ageless, and infinite aspects of life. It is radiant and fearless and seeks joy above all else at any cost. It struggles being bound to an aging body with physical limitations in a world that demands attention to denial and logistics. The eternal child wants to nix all rules and responsibilities and go beyond what others say is possible. Anything is possible for this eternal child. This is the same energy as the Fool. This is what's needed in order to jump off this cliff that we're going. To jump out of our comfortness and into the discomfort of this change. The eternal child wants to return with plenty of friends. And to the land of the free, where divine wine and creativity pour from the earth and sky. We all want to sip from the well of eternal youth, and this makes the eternal youth. And this makes the eternal child naturally popular, perhaps even famous. The eternal child glimmers. It reminds us of what is possible, what is magical about this precious life. The archetype is so spirited that when its appetite for life isn't satiated, it seeks spirits and substance elsewhere. The eternal child struggles with addictions of all varieties. So this really brings to my attention that, shit, I just thought of something. And her child. Shit. I was just gonna say something. Oh well, I guess God said don't say it. Oh yeah. Okay, so I was saying saying to stay connected or to get connected to the Spirit. So even all in the Bible, all in holy scriptures, everything you see, when you go before God, when you come before God, especially pain of the heart, people fasted. They fasted and came to God to not only humble them, but to get closer to God. When you fast, your body is not using this energy to with the food. It's going straight to the Spirit. You know what I'm saying? So maybe this is fasting and going to God after fasting. You know, this is denying the body. And maybe this is not only food. Maybe this does have something to do with some kind of yo, get down. Come on, bugaboo, get over here. Maybe this is denying the body is something the body wants. It's the desires of the body, like food, drugs, whatever it is. It's denying the flesh of what the flesh wants so we can connect to the Spirit. And this is through the eternal child. Maybe we are playing, dancing, something like this, and it's through the temple. Through the temple. Maybe we should read the temple. If I don't find it, I'm not reading it. Alright, the temple. The sanctuary, the shrine, the altar. When we think of the temple, we often envision our archetypical structure in a far-off land. This dog. We are quick to distance ourselves from the sacred, assuming we must expend much effort in order to arrive there. Yet the temple is a universal and omnipresent energy, accessible in the highest and lowest, richest and poorest of places. Visiting the temple might be as simple as stepping into the dappling light of the forest, slowly and sensually kissing a lover, or closing our eyes to travel inward. Muna! So the temple is our mind, our body, our head, to clear it, to cleanse it. Sorry, y'all. Trying to find my thing and I can't find it anywhere. You know where my thing is? Oh my God, Muna, you put all my cards everywhere. Sorry, guys. My dog is making a big ass mess. Yo, where's my thing at?
Alright, bro, call me.
Can I see that?
Okay, I'm gonna call you for that home.
Alright, bro. What?
Please, why is this everywhere? Sorry, y'all. My dog just went nuts.
I got it, nothing.
Oh, can you find my thing, please? For me? Alright. Who's next? That was for Jody's son. You're welcome. I'm a Capricorn rising. Oh, shit. I know, sister. It's been rough. Yes. I hope I was able to answer your question. You radiate peace. Oh, thank you. At work. Love you. Can you please get me my thing? I'm never leaving this island. What island? Oh, Holbox Island. Oh, where the hell is that? I never heard of it. Am I a Libra, does that say? What sign is that? I'm blind as hell. Am I a Libra? I think it says. Is that a Libra sign? No, I am a Taurus, Aries cusp sun. I'm a Leo moon and a Cancer rising. But my Cancer rising is at the Leo degree, hence my hair and my Leo ascendant nature. I love you guys. Pendejo! ¿Qué lo que hay? Hey, Jeannie, how are you, gorgeous? Bring the pupper. That's a big beauty. Yes, she's a pain in my ass. Puff, puff, pass. I know. Can you please find it for me? I lost my thing and I can't find it. Can I please have a reading on is there something serious I need to know about me? Oh, did you already ask theoretical wet work? Damn it. I didn't see that. Claiming this read. Did I already read for you? Oh my god. I'm never leaving this island. I don't remember you. Picture. Did you find it?
Nope.
Alright, I'll do Genie and then wet work. Can you please look on next to my bed? Yeah, tell him. Fuck him up. Come on in. I can't wait till you fucking ask me for something. That's what I thought. Pendejo. I love your faces. Alright, Jeannie. Something you need to know. The medallion. Well, there's something you definitely need to get rid of. And you definitely need to focus on your health, your hair, your teeth, your skin. That's so weird. So look, I see you as this right here, this Empress, right? The number 3, which this is abundance, right? But I see this, and I've seen this card a lot of times, and maybe I don't see this every time. If you look, do you see the little person up here, like blended in, like looking at her, like jealous, or like, I want to be like her. So I don't know if this is you or this is somebody else, but it's like the same thing here. It's almost like, there's the body, and then there's you, or there's you, and then there's somebody else. That's the 7 of Wands. Perhaps this is to stand up against any adversary, to stand up. Maybe we're protecting somebody who cannot protect themselves. It's almost as if she's like lifeless and she's standing up. Maybe she already defeated her. Maybe this one tried to come at her. Maybe that's who's trying to come at you. But the Anima Mundi is underneath her with the 9 of Pentacles. Like this is some coined protection. It's protection. And it begins with this medallion, dropping this medallion. I don't know, somebody gave you something. It tells, man, if this is a ring, if this is a quarter or a penny or some kind of something that you found, this could be a piece of clothing. But this is saying drop it. Release it. Drop it. This had some kind of energy on it that brought us, brought us these demons, brought us these heartaches. And it's bringing us seeds and seeds and seeds of this. So we definitely need to get rid of this medallion so that way we can better take care of ourselves. It's almost like this medallion, it's like the block from love, from self-love, from pouring the water on our connections. It's like, okay, this turtle is taking you to where you got to go. And in order, it's like, okay, the thing that I'm riding, it's like almost like, okay, your car needs gas to go. This water needs you, this turtle needs you to pour the water so he can keep on going. It's almost like this teamwork, something like this with this. Let me read the medallion. But, I already see it as some kind of talisman or something somebody gave you. Maybe it's a crystal, maybe it's a rock, maybe it's a candle, maybe it's something from you from before. Whatever it is, you need to release of it. What number is that? The medallion 59 L1X 59 L1X. Okay, and it's reversed. So imagine if you and your family, school, or social group had a crest, emblem, or amulet. What would it be? Draw it. Do you believe in that objects contain supernatural properties? When have you experienced this to be true? And this is exactly what I was telling you. Objects have supernatural properties, and you need to release this one because it's not a good one. The passing on of sacred objects is an ancient ritual within families, between lovers, and tribes across the globe. We gift jewels, treasures, keepsakes, and mementos of all kinds, some of great material value, others that hold emotional resonance, and still others with both. Yet, when these gifts are bestowed upon us, it is important to recognize that they may bind us to an unspoken agreement or promise. This is exactly what I was talking about. 911 on the clock, 911 triple, 911, 911, 911, triple, quadruple time on the clock. So get rid of it right now. Yesterday. The medallion card appears. When the medallion card appears, be aware of how the objects you hold dear may be embedded with unconscious energy or expectations. Materials hold consciousness, and it is time to reconcile with the vibration of the objects around you. What do you covet and collect? Why? Is there an object you have held on for years that you are ready to release? Perhaps it is time to reach for the medallion that aligns with your deepest values. Or maybe this is telling you to reach a crystal or something to help you. Some kind of crystal to help you, because here she's surrounded by all these turtles, which is funny because the turtle's here, right? And here are all these little turtles with these gems on the back are what's protecting you. So perhaps you do need to make a crystal grid, release that medallion or whatever that has that negative energy on it. And you can almost tell if you touch it, if it gives you a headache, if it brings you some kind of negative feeling, if you see it and it makes you think something bad, if there's something from a part of your time or a part of your life or a part of experience that was negative, burn that shit. Burn the fucking shit. All right. Wet work. Here we go. Well, we'll put them back in. Wet work. Let's see what's going on with wet work. Are you a poet? Do you know it? You definitely have a way with words, or I don't know why I wanted them to, but I did. It's for you, wet work. Yes. Okay, so we have this 9. Sorry. My son. Oh my god, Muna is so cute. She's looking at the door waiting for my son. Okay, so we have the 9 of swords in reverse, which is telling me that we're releasing all of this in the poet. I see all of these, like, you see his head's like all these things coming out. And all the things is the birthday of this death, all of these things. But it's like in the eye of all this transformation, all these deaths. All these deaths. In the eye of this is some kind of light in the darkness. I see this as that of this eye, which is on the dark side of the father, which is your actions, perhaps the actions of your father, perhaps the actions you're like ashamed of or something. It's almost like it reminds me of me and my addictions. Like, okay, these would be the addictions in my life that got me to where I am right now. It's like we have to be thankful for these things. These are the things that light up the dark, that really give the light the contrast and really make this light bright. It's like we had to go through this in order to get to here. 1717 on the clock, 911 still. Now, underneath all of this, we have the Queen of Pentacles with the Tower behind it. So I don't know if this Queen is bringing the Tower or the Tower brings this Queen. Either way, the Tower's happening. And it's like this Tower had to happen. What? I'll be right back. It's like this Tower had to happen in order for you to become this Queen of Pentacles, which this Queen of Pentacles is finally taking care of herself. She's feeding herself. She's taking care of the flower. She's feeding the kids. She's cleaning the house. You know, the Queen of Pentacles is really self-focused. You know, if she's not healthy, if she's not right, she can't take care of her kids and she can't do all this. And this is really grounding and being, it's almost like she's sitting in the middle of this tower in peace. Now you have these other two cards here. The fault line in reverse and the thread in reverse. So the thread is under the fault line. Oh my god, this dog. There's something really wrong with my fucking dog, y'all. It must be mine. So the fault line's in reverse. It's almost like the thread. It's like this invisible thread creating this fault line, or perhaps the fault line creating the thread. And I see us like trying to put this like thing into the needle of the thread. I don't know, I feel something. I feel something. It's like, okay. So the fault line. I never got this card before. Let's read the fault line. XL1X. So 10, 15, 69, 10L, 1X. 10L. Right here, the fault line. Now this is in reverse, so we do have to keep that in mind. This is the fissure, the crack, the weak link. So in reverse, it is possible that something a loved one said caused a crack in your reputation or in your relationship, maybe in your reputation, that has never been mended. Revisit it. The time to heal is nigh. N-I-G-H. In Japanese, kitsune pottery, gold is used to mend cracks. Bricks are thought of as precious rather than something to be hidden. So the fault line, imagine walking across a frozen lake that begins to crack before your eyes. No matter how optimistic and brave you might be, panic ensues. You become fearful and tense and long for stable ground. Such is the energy of the fault line. It's the energy of walking on eggshells, of precarious dynamics, of sensing what is ready to break open into chaos. It's likely this cracking open is overdue as fault lines develop slowly, naturally from underlying elements pressure. This card comes as a potent warning not to deny the shakiness that's afoot. It's much better to prepare yourself for change than to walk along the fault line pretending all is well. There is no easy fix for the situation at hand. It will require a foundational shift that alters the current dynamics of the ground from the ground up. And this is again why this tower is in reverse. It's like the shit that we were building on sand. Now this is cracking, creating this. The thread's in reverse, so the thread is connecting something. So perhaps it's like this fault line happens, so a disconnection occurs, so that way we can build something at a sturdier foundation. You know, the thread LXX. And the thread is the last one. The path, the vein, the circuit. Life is a tangle. So much happens simultaneously and circuitously, leaving us grappling for meaning and direction in a network of distractions. When we connect to the energy of the thread, however, we strike the deepest vein in the body. Our whole being responds to its tug, meaning is pumped through our bloodstream. Our mind and spirits are lifted. We remember who we are, what we came into this world to do. Though this happens on the most profound level, it could be the simplest incident that activates the thread. A song, an image, a conversation heard in passing. No matter how confusing or multi-layered our modern lives become, if we are connected to the thread, we are free. Being tethered to it is the only anchor our hearts require. So being that it's in reverse after the fault line, it's as if there's a disconnection from our hearts. There's a disconnection. This thread is cut. This fault line probably is a thought. Perhaps it is a thought. But this fault line maybe this fault line is coming together. And by this, the thread is coming apart. Then I'm remembering the poet. And this is this. It's like, really? We're forming. This is forming. This is creating this from the ground up, and it's like no more building it on sand. Maybe on a mushroom this time. It's like on sturdy ground this time, you know? The Queen of Pentacles. And this poet, perhaps you are a poet, or you have a way with words, or you have a way with forming things that are, it's just beautiful. All my life I've been the best and I'm unwilling and wanting help. So it's just a waste of my time. I'm uninspired myself. I'm desperately in need of all kind of helping. Any saviors out here? Chrissy, you have to be your own savior and connect with God. Maybe fast. Thanatos, a death has to occur. Something's got to go. Something's got to go. When that goes, then something will change. What's got to go, Chrissy? Women do love unconditionally. 1414. Hey, Mark. Grand Rising. Mushu? What's she talking about? I can't. I really needed to hear that, and it made a lot of things clear. Thank you so much. Much love. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Jody son. I'm glad it was able to help. Grand Rising, Richard. How are you? You got me. I'm the inner child. Yes, becoming spiritually ready for the demon shit show that has arrived. I'm worried about all of it. Have no fear. When you worry, you're rippling. You're rippling that worry to other people, too. Like, other people don't need to be worried, Chrissy. When you do that, you're rippling your fear onto other people. That's not good. Don't be worried. You have nothing to be worried about. If you can't control it, why worry about it? You only worry what you can control, and what you need to get rid of right now in order to change this situation is what you need to worry about right now. Because you casting your fears onto the collective is not cool. Yes, don't worry, Chrissy. That's what fuels the demons. Fear is what fuels the demons. You hear? Wet work. Find your happy place and retreat into it. Yes. It's such a mess, and all I want is prepare the miseducated and possibly help the tormented. You have to help yourself before you can help anyone else, baby. Yes, theoretical wet work. You can only prepare yourself. Yep. Resonators like ClairV are a good way to get guidance. Yes, thank you. Love you. Australia 5D is also very authentic. Yes. I understand exactly what demons need and want. And scared of false knowledge isn't fear or sorrow. Just need a partner to discuss it. I'll talk with anyone with knowledge of it. You can always share your knowledge here, Chrissy. Yes, I find a way to channel negative energy into a more positive outlook. Yep, more transforming. Writing, crafting, singing, playing games. I knew you were a writer. With the poet. Even just sitting quiet and letting my mind do what it does. Yes, and you can always do transcendent meditations. I've been doing that a lot lately. There is no secret phrases. You could do it on yourself. You can make your own secret phrase. How I learned it is to create a phrase or a word that's like not word, like chula or something. Chula, chula, chula. Something like that. And repeat it in your head over and over for up to 2 hours if you want. It works. What up, Crystal? I don't agree with you saying I can only prepare myself. I'm pissed off and insulted by you and others so uncaring and nonchalant. That's not caring, Chrissy. If you're worried in fear and... I need a partner for all this stuff you all suggested. Feel fucking retarded alone, you guys. That's why you need to partner with the spirit. You do not need a partner. Poopy pie. Thank you very much. I have been to the doctor so many times for my breast oozing and swelling and weeping tiny blood. Now it got bigger and a lot worse. Warm compresses. It's probably infected. You need an antibiotic. Can you please take her out? Huh? He needs to go to the bathroom. I just said that. She needs to go to the bathroom. My other handle is the red killer. Oh my god, that's so crazy. That's so crazy. You cut the threads. That is so crazy. Jaroo. I'm the weakest link, but that's what it takes to break the chain. Yup. Get it. Get your leash. Mona, here. Give it to Vino. Here.
Give it to me.
Good girl. Same stuff. Jaroo's. Living on the edge is what I do. Yup, I'm fine. Just woke up too. Everybody just waking up. Grand Rising, everybody. If you're new, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Little stressed past couple of days. Other than that, all good. I feel you, Jaroo. My first initial is L. Oh, shit. I smell bubblegum. Drew, everything is fine. Mine's whiskey. I got a Go to girl. Walk stinky hiney. I'm going to take action on my priorities due right now and tell Muna thanks for the message. My bitch, yo. All will do. Love you, Chrissy. Synchronicities. True, I was about to pour a cup of coffee myself, but whiskey sounds good. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. I'm a ghostwriter. Oh shit. That's crazy. May I get a few cards on what my rank is? Surrendering to the spirit. 7. Rank 7. Just a vehicle banks, just 5. 18 degrees to Raleigh won't go my way, but just try one. Drew. It will go great. Remember, Shiner's cat's all the way you look at it. And 18 degrees ain't that bad. We could turn it positive. I mean, nothing good comes from it, but not to say that nothing good will come from the bad that comes from the 18 degrees. You know what I'm saying? I've written an audio book called Where's Claire? Shut the fuck up. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm gonna have to look that up. Can anybody read it? Grand Rising, Crystal. Hey, Jamie. Hey, Pedro. From Brazil. What city? Your talk. I am in Pennsylvania. United States. Incorporated. Drew, just thinking about this and I got stressed myself. You're a strong brother. It'll be alright. I send you much love and light. Oh, I'm a writer too and a poet. I'm gonna be posting some of my poetry on my channel and post, I think there are 2 or 3 of them. Gotta scroll down. Okay, cool. I've been on so many antibiotics and it's just getting worse. Now it looks like it could be cancer. The 2 of Swords came out. This is a very strong elephant. With these 2 swords, it's almost like thinking that there's 2. It's like maybe this decision that needs to cut through something, some kind of memory. You need to remember who you really are in order to make this decision. It's almost like seeing the trees for the forest or the forest for the trees. Something about that. Oh, cool. I would love to join you. We could do... Yeah, I don't really read my own cards, so yeah, you do me, I do you. So if I get 18 degree tattoo, would that be bad? Yeah. All I gotta say is he wishes. I have a family in PA. Oh shit. I work out. A demon wants me, but can't have. Claire, he's not an angel. A demon wants me, but can't have. Claire, he's not an angel. Nope. Or just find it in my playlist under Where's Claire. Alright. Will do. 911 again up on the town. Alright. Before I go, I want to pull out the gold foil tarot because I think they have a message for us. Oh, but they can't have me. Yeah. Don't let it. Don't let it. Do not succumb to the evil. I'll do one more collective reading before I go. I'm burning this in case y'all don't see. For you and me. I love that smell. Hey, Brandon. Why is it that when you speak truth, society thinks it's crazy? Well, society can't be trusted. Anybody who says you're crazy cannot be trusted. And you're on the right channel, Brandon. You're asking the crazy woman. The wrong one. You got to ask the fucking collective. The collective that thinks we're crazy. They're in for a real awakening. They think we're crazy. Just wait. Hey, Queen Mo. How you doing? I'm good, thank you. Alright, so there's a bunch of new collectives in here. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Yeah, don't ever let them gaslight you, Brandon Wetwork says. Alright. For this collective, what do we need to know? Let's see here. You found one? Huh? Why? It's probably hot. It's probably hot on our feet.
No.
Alright, I'm live. Alright, so we got a world. We got a world! We got a world! We have the world at the bottom of the deck. So this is a fixed ending. It's almost like I see we've been working on this for a long time. It's been a long journey to get here. You know, we started at the Fool. I hear it was started at the bottom over here. Now we have the Queen of Wands, the Four of Cups in reverse, and the Eight of Cups on top of the blank, the golden ticket. So this is like what we receive when we walk away. We walk away from something, accept something from the spirit. Perhaps this is us finally coming into accepting this from the spirit. This is this newness. We walk away from something, perhaps something that we love very much, but something that does not serve us. You know, we had to be the Queen of Wands in order to do that. Now, these two in the deep subconscious, whoa. The Death in reverse and the Temperance. So it's weird because this says with the Eight of Cups how we're walking away, the world how it's an ending, we're coming to an end, but then you have a Death in reverse, like I don't want to do this, or I don't want to heal. Perhaps you don't want to mix these two together. There's something holding you back with this Death in reverse, or perhaps this is the process we're going through right now. Like being moved to, I see this like judgment. It's almost like, you know, the Death in reverse is like holding on. We don't want to change. But with this in reverse, it's almost like all in divine. It's all in divine healing, divine timing. This is a divine path we're getting put. Maybe you have 1 foot in and 1 foot out, and this is blocking the change. It's stopping the change. But with the world on the bottom is saying it change all the way. You know, with the Page of Wands And the Nine of Pentacles, we're walking into some kind of abundance, coming from some kind of loss into this abundance by yourself. It's like, yeah, you can do it by yourself. You're the Queen of Wands. We can do anything. Anything's possible. Yes, if you're crazy, you're right here. Oh, thank you, Queen Mel. We're all having a good day. Thank you. Hope your day is magical too. Yes, Claire, to answer your question the other day, I could feel something from the crystal I got. Not sure, but just feeling more lively. Yes, awesome. And a thing you have to remember with crystals, like I said, they're alive. They have molecules, atoms, a vibration. They're alive. So, like us, we need a shower. We need to wash the energy off of us, so we have negative energy on us. The crystal also embodies negative energy that we need to sage it, clear it. Some crystals can't be run underwater, but some you can run underwater to clear. Some you can shine a bright light into it. Mostly sage. Some you can put salt, like light in salt, and that will take it out. But you do have to clear the negative energy. You'll start feeling that it's gunked up. It's not going to feel as lively. You'll be able to tell. You'll be able to feel it. That's when you need to, even putting it in the ground, laying it outside in the ground under the moonlight, the natural vibration of the earth will clear your crystal. And then you program it, whatever you want. Like if you want to receive, you put it on the left side. If you want to give, you put it on the right side. Like, oh, I want to give more love, I'll put it on the right. I want to receive more love, I'll put it on my left. You know? You're welcome, Whitwork. Love y'all. I love selenite. I'm drawn to it. I love crystals. Yes, selenite is one of my favorites. I always put that on my windowsills. I used to always have it near my decks of cards. I need to get some of that. And you know what else I do with that? I put it in my bath. Selenite is good to put in your bath. For my 40th birthday in September, y'all are all my age almost. I'm going to get blood analyzed and cleaned. We all are being poisoned and life force hijacked via nana attack. My family thinks I'm nuts, but they were always sick, addicted to benzos, addies, TV, and food. Yeah, we definitely need to leave the benzos, but be careful because you know, benzos, alcohol is the only addiction that you can literally die from the withdrawal. So that maybe you need some kind of help to get off of that. I wouldn't do that by yourself. I'll definitely pray for you, Christy. I was addicted to all that and more. So there is faith. Brandon, who is going to clean out the blood, and how do you do that? I don't think, are you talking like vibrationally, like a vibration or a sing, something like that clears it? Or do you mean like something running through your blood? I dig it. I agree. I will succeed. I'm just tired. You gave me mad great advice today. I truly hope it. Yes. They probably got the Pfizer vaccine. Probably. My neighbor got that and the next day died. It's not funny. Alright, I'm gonna pull some extra cards for advice. Fasting, breathwork, stretching, and water with some electrolytes is a great combo to inner cleanse. Yes. I was just talking about fasting today. But I'm trying to gain weight, and I fast, and I lose so much weight. Yes, we definitely need to let go. We need to let go. Perhaps we need to let go of the wishes or let go of this material thing so let our wishes come in. You know, this nine is also an overabundance. You know, sometimes this is like, oh, you know, drunk off love or having to do with some kind of overabundance or indulgence, right? So perhaps this is telling us to let this go, let this material indulgence go so our wishes can come true. You know, the nine, this is the end, this is the ultimate, like he has the ultimate power in himself to do anything. You see him sitting confident nine, and he does it alone with the spirit. And I hear you're never alone. On the bottom, we have the Ace of Cups in reverse. So this is a detoxing, a fasting, a releasing, a sweating, an emptying out of your vessel, whether this is your body, your car, your house, whatever your vessel is. The ace usually has to do with love and usually has to do with the self, and beings that the two of cups is right behind it. We are ridding of this relationship or this person. Perhaps this is the other side of you that doesn't agree. It's like a part of yourself that we need to release, or maybe we need to find. It's like, okay, maybe we're in touch with the feminine side, but we need the masculine. We need to do more, because look, we're surrounded by the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords, both in reverse. So this is delays, 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 and it's because of this other person or the lack of us initiating the part of us, the other part of us that's disconnected, whether it be the masculine, the feminine, whatever part that is. It's creating a delay. It's a miscommunication. There's a lie, a lie. And maybe this is like a hold up, like, hey, look, we need to wait. Or maybe there was this delay where it left us in this solitude hanging here, like, what the F am I supposed to do? And it's like, okay, well, we're waiting until we receive some kind of epiphany or some kind of like aha. You know, maybe we're seeing it from a whole nother perspective. You know, the hangman, now he's finally back on his feet, and this is telling us we're back on our feet, healing, coming into the Four of Swords, into this meditation where we need to go within. We need to go within. We need to heal. We need to rest. We need to meditate. We need to fast and to connect to the spirit. Yeah, maybe this King of Wands is bringing this Nine of Swords, like some kind of controlling aspect, or maybe just the thought of all of it together, or is like overwhelming. So this is like saying one thing at a time, and definitely meditate will definitely help clear our mind. It's like we're following the trail to the unhappiness, and it's almost the exact opposite of what we do in the transcendental meditation. It's like, well, we just keep getting deeper and deeper, finding our true happiness. So it's almost like maybe what we do here in the meditation in the Four of Swords will reverse this of the Nine of Swords here. Let it following us, you know, we're being led to the spirits to release this, to empty our cup. You know, the ace and the queen, we're emptying this is the cup of the queen. We're emptying these cups, and this is revealing some kind of truth, some kind of subconscious truth. Perhaps we're able to talk to the dead or talk to the other side. This is our dreams come true, perhaps. And look, bang, we're being taken away. We're being taken out of this into the clear, into some kind of peace. You know, serenity. And I hear, let the spirit guide you. And bang, slow and steady wins this race. It'll take a while, but as long as we work, you know, every day, take another step towards your goal. This is newness all the way. Going to a private entity. You guys don't feel empathy for humanity that just doesn't know God. Yes, Chrissy, that's where I was like 5 years ago when I found out this. It's like, oh, I gotta tell everybody, oh, we gotta save humans, da 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 da. That's a good outlook, but you can't save anyone. You can't help anyone until you can help yourself. How you gonna help anyone if you can't even help yourself? You know what I'm saying? It's like you got to change. The change starts within you. You change yourself and you change the world. Like I said, when you worry and you're putting a ripple effect. When you start healing, that also puts a ripple effect. By you healing and fixing yourself, you are fixing humanity. It starts with you, babe. Inner Venus, right, ATDA, as well as frequency. At this point, we are all vaxxed. That tech is non-vaxxed. Yes, we are technically all vaccinated, especially with all the fucking shit they put in the air, they put in our foods, they put in the water. I can't wait to eat my ice cream, y'all. My BFF is on a 3rd day fast right now. She told me last night, oh shit, it's a great time to fast. Chrissy, you're crazy. Light medicine, too. The science of connecting light and spirit with health and longevity in the human body. This evolutionary model connects the creative force of the divine spiritual being. Yes, that's so true. I believe that. Light, sound, anything. Well, light is just sound speeded up. That's so true. Slow down. What did I say? Did I say it backwards? People truly believed in getting them, though. Yeah, people did. And now people are dead. Alright, y'all. Oh, shit. I never spun the wheel today. Should I spin the wheel before we go real quick? Can't believe we forgot to spin the frickin' wheel. How do you forget to spin the frickin' wheel? Alright, I'm so hungry and I got such a mess to clean up. Alright, the wheel. What happened to my wheel? I must have wrote a whole bunch of stuff on it. You see it now? It's alright. It's still a wheel and it still works. Let's see. For the collective today. The ass. Oh. Maybe doing that will help. Alright, so we're almost at the 2nd degree of Taurus. It says not to round up, but rounding up usually helps it, which is, oh no, wait, it's Gemini. It's the 2nd degree of Gemini, which is it, the first decan. Still has Taurus energy on the cusp. But, and since it's the 2nd degree of Gemini, it is Taurus, so this is Gemini, Taurus. So we're really communicating. Perhaps this is having to deal with short distance travel, having to do with beauty or our environment. You know, we could be talking about our form, our foundation. You know, and on the descendant, the other people, or our love, whatever opposite, is at the 5th degree of Sagittarius. So this is, and this could be how we see others or how we view others as well. And this could be like big picture thinking, leading the way, and this could, maybe we're looking for a leader to lead the way, a big picture thinking, or somebody who's really optimistic when it comes to higher knowledge and spirituality. And then on the IC at home, that 2nd degree is a Pisces, again with Taurus and Pisces, which this, I really feel sensuality, like these smells and being real comfortable in our home. Perhaps in water, it's like we're in the water in our home, maybe in a bath, maybe to get a bath and smelly good stuff will help us at this time. And at the MC for the collective, at the top we have Virgo at the 0th degree, right on the cusp of Leo and Virgo at the 0th degree of Virgo, full spectrum of Virgo. So this is like cleaning up or organizing or perhaps serving. We're serving the collective. And this perhaps we are serving the collective of some kind of healing. Maybe this is going in water outside too, not only in our home, but if we go in the water outside and add these things, it would also do something to cleanse the inside. I don't know, but that's the reading for today, y'all. It helps me not think about body pain and stuff, yeah. Oh, the bath. Damn straight. Alright, y'all. Thank you so very much. I will definitely see y'all tomorrow. Don't forget, if you're new, hit that subscribe if you're digging the vibe. No, the humming. Yes. That helps. Thanks for actually being cool. Most people roll their eyes at me. Oh, I would never do that, Brandon. You're fully accepted here, and you're with a whole bunch of people like yourself right here. We're all open-minded and believe in all that shit. Anything is possible. Love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Richard's cracking up. I talked to the fucking draconians. You want to say you're crazy? Have an amazing, spectacular day, ClairV. Thank you, Wetwork. Love you. Love you guys. Yes, Jeru. Love you. Have a good day. Thank you, Joyful Dolphin. And that's what I like to see, everybody come together and do you and love each other. Yes. Crystal, love you. Love you, Jamie. Love you, everybody. Love you guys. Love you, Drew.